Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and as always, I have a very special guest for you. Garry Pierre-Pierre of the Haitian Times will be with me for the next 30 minutes, so stay with us. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Beyond Focus TV allows you to discuss contemporary topics affecting the Caribbean people on both a national and local level. The show features informed guests who offer insight, debate, and evaluate various issues. Beyond Focus TV builds on the station's mission to provide useful information to the Caribbean people in New York and abroad. Beyond Focus TV, where our viewing audience can get educated, informed, and empowered. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and like I said earlier, I have a very special guest for you, Garry Pierre-Pierre of the Haitian Times. Definitely no stranger to us here at Beyond Focus TV. Garry, welcome to Beyond Focus once again.
Thank you, Lydia. It's a pleasure, as always.
It is a pleasure. Definitely love having you here, getting to hear your great information, what you're doing for the community. You have a hard job, I have to say.
Well, no job is easy. If it was easy, everybody would have done it, right?
Would have done it, absolutely. You do have a fulfilling job, though, because you get to do what you love, you get to promote your culture, and something that we will be promoting this year is the annual Kreyolfest.
Yes. I'm always
Huge
excited.
show.
When June comes around, I have very little sleep.
Of course, especially when you're an executive producer, director of a show, and really putting everything together. There's a lot of different components. So
Yes.
first and foremost, let's get to the date. It's June 28th.
Yes, Sunday,
So
June
next
28th.
week?
Yes. Come early. Start at noon. We have lots in store for everyone.
Well, that's great. And for those who are not familiar with Kreyolfest, if this is your first time tuning into Beyond Focus, we'll take it back a little bit. Let's give us a little bit of history. How did the festival even get started? When did you start it? And how did this all come about being the brainchild of it?
Well, we started in 2000, a year after the Haitian Times was launched. Kreyolfest essentially is a way to unite the Haitian community, and so that other cultures, other people can experience Haitian culture. There are a lot of, because we speak a different language, a lot of people think that we're close knit, we're not social. We're very social, but because we were new here, we really didn't, as the Haitians would say, open our wings. And I thought it was really important as a second generation Haitian American to provide an opportunity for us to unite as a community and for others to enjoy our community, our culture rather.
Absolutely. So fast forward, we're 15 years into this.
Yes.
It's a long time.
Yes, it has. And sometimes it feels like 150 years. Sometimes it feels like a year. It all depends on the day.
So what's the theme for this year? I know every year we have a theme. So what would you say essentially is the theme for this year's Kreyolfest?
Well, the theme this year is, again, enjoying and sharing our culture. Meaning that we have the music, we have the art and craft, we have the cuisine. And so, we are very proud people as Haitians. And this generation of Haitian Americans want to really spread itself, really show that we are an integral part of the community, and our culture happens to be one of them. We try to put the best show as we possibly can, so that everyone can have a good time and enjoy themselves peacefully, amicably. It's a family event. Kids are there, grandparents are there, parents are there, and we have a lot of security, but it's not omnipresent where you feel uncomfortable. We just want to make sure that you feel safe and secure while you come in there. This year, we were fortunate to have JetBlue as a sponsor, and they are going to give away a ticket to Haiti an hour. And so those of you who are not Haitians who want to visit Haiti, this is an opportunity to do so. You come early, from noon until 10 p.m. Every hour, we'll be raffling a ticket.
Oh my goodness. And I think that's something very important. If you did not pay attention to what he just said, it goes from noon until 10 p.m. And every hour, they'll be raffling off, courtesy of JetBlue, our friends at JetBlue, are giving away a ticket to Haiti.
And furthermore, if you come after 5 p.m., you will not be eligible to participate in this raffle.
Okay, so for all my latecomers, black time people, 5 p.m., that's the cutoff time. So you really it's an incentive to try to get as many people there before 5 p.m., really.
Yes, exactly. Because, this is a reason. we have a lot of up and coming bands that participate. Kreyolfest is an opportunity for new bands to be shown, and rightly so. I believe that they don't want to perform in this huge park when there's nobody there.
Absolutely.
They've been practicing, they've been rehearsing, and they would like to have an audience. And so we can't get the show started. So, hey, but the show has to start because after 10 o'clock we have to vacate the premises. And so we just want to make sure that, these up and coming bands, and they are really good bands, really, really good bands. And so this will be an opportunity for them to have an audience in front of them.
And I absolutely agree. I mean, I've helped produce different shows, Groovin' in the Park, a lot of stuff for Royal Wilkins. And I do know that, sadly, the openers, especially when it's like a big Sunday afternoon and it's a beautiful day, our people like to come out after dark.
Well,
you like to get there we get there at 6, 7, and expect it, even though showtime ends at 10. They don't understand that there is regulations, especially when we're given the park or given the space.
Yes.
That we have to respect certain rules. So unfortunately, whether you come at 7 and the show really ends at 10, and then we have 15 acts to go on.
Exactly. Yeah.
And everyone has their slotted time, you're actually slowing down the show.
Exactly.
And then you have to... No, we don't like to run anybody off stage.
Exactly. But sometimes you have to because other acts have to go on. Especially your headliners, they have to go on. And then you want to get the max performance out of them, but then you have to rush them. And the other thing we're having too this year is a big domino tournament.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Very interesting.
Because I know Caribbean people love dominoes, so just come on and register for the domino tournament.
Okay.
It's a $500 cash prize to the first place, only first place. There'll be teams. They'll be playing teams. They'll be playing with regular straight domino, and round robin winner. Losers go home immediately.
Go back in the audience and watch the show.
Yes, watch the show. We'll have a DJ. We'll have a lot of activities for the kids, face painting, stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be a nice, hot day. So why would anybody want to stay inside when it's hot? Come to the park. There'll be food, water, and entertainment. So we want people to come early.
That's great, and we'll continue to let everybody know up until next week, June 28th, to come out as early as possible. And you don't have to be Haitian, of course. Let's stress that. It's open to non-Caribbeans, people who are just interested in culture, interested in something different, something
and hence
new.
The name Kreyolfest, because Creole is a melange, a mixture of different culture, which the Haitian and most of us in the Caribbean are Creole.
Yeah.
Although a lot of us don't call ourselves Creole, but that's essentially what we are. We're a mixture of Africans, Asians, Europeans, French, all different Europeans. So that's why we call it Kreyolfest. So we'll have a band from the Congo, Mabina dancers, this year. And so, we've had Omarion and Young Rome of B2K fame. We've had Zouk artists from the Martinique and Guadeloupe. So it truly is a melange of culture. Budget is limited, so sometimes we don't have the big acts that we would like. But when we possibly can, sometimes we get artists who are doing promotional tour. And then they come on and they perform. So you're absolutely correct. I want to reemphasize that it's not just about Haitian culture. It's about the community at large and coming to enjoy our culture.
Well, hold that thought. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV.
my name is Stephanie Miles, and I am Miss Caribbean United States 2013, and you're watching Beyond Focus TV.
Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, sitting here with Garry Pierre-Pierre of the Haitian Times, but most importantly, of Kreyolfest. And of course, for the last 15 years, Kreyolfest has definitely been making its mark right at Wingate Park. So, Garry, with JetBlue giving away 10 tickets an hour. Well, 10 tickets in total. I would love it to be 10 tickets an hour. 10 tickets by the end of it. You have a domino game. You get $500 for the cash prize. You're giving away food. You're going to have arts and crafts.
Well, no, they're buying food.
They got to buy the food?
Yes.
Okay, you got to buy your food, okay? So come with a little bit of money. But all of that good stuff, how much is the festival? How much is it to get in?
What do you mean?
Well, there has to be a cost of entry. How much is the admission?
It's free.
Hold up. FREE?
Yes, it is.
So no cost?
No.
No charge?
No. It's been that way for the last 3 years.
Okay. So on Sunday, June 28th, you can come out with all of your friends and your family. A group of 10 could just walk in and it's free admission.
Yes, indeed. And we would like that. We want that.
Okay, guys. So you definitely don't have an excuse now to come out because it's free. You'll be in the raffle. If you get there before 5 p.m., you'll be in the raffle for JetBlue to win yourself a ticket to Haiti. If you have family members who like to play dominoes, you could do that. Get yourself some really good food. And you have to cook that day.
Good Creole food.
Some good home-cooked Creole food will be on site.
Yes. And also, too, we'll have a health fair.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Maimonides Hospital is our sponsor for that, Metro Plus. So we'll be providing some screenings. So, you know, us men don't like to go to the doctor. And it's a good chance for us to have you check your blood pressure. You'll be surprised. About 7 years ago, I went for my regular checkup. My doctor took my blood pressure. He was shocked. My blood pressure was through the roof. I had no idea. And I got
You didn't feel any symptoms at all?
Nothing. It's called the silent killer.
That is
No,
true.
you're fine, and the next thing you know, you're dead. So we, cognizant of that, we want to make sure we have a healthy community.
And that's really good. So how are you able, Garry, with all these different components, to be able to keep it at free admission?
Well, because of the sponsors I just mentioned, JetBlue, we have Metro Plus, we have Maimonides, and we have all other smaller sponsors, and then we have our media partners, Dramcom Productions, this show, and many others who help with the promotion. So when you lower the cost that way, then you don't have a reason, because you know the community as a media outlet, you know the community gives us a lot. We demand a lot from the community, and we have to give back something, you know, because this is the way it is here. You know, you take, you have to give.
Absolutely. And giving the opportunity to give and take a little bit is definitely a good opportunity to be able to have that. What would you say has been one of the biggest challenges, aside from keeping the money and keeping the festival afloat?
Well, it's really working with the city. The Parks Department is very challenging. Every year, something changes. You know, it's interestingly enough, I tell people all the time, we've been doing this for 15 years, and the police department, you always know what you're getting. It's like, these are the policies, these are rules and regulations, you deal with it. With the Parks Department, every year there's a little twist that you didn't know about, and so it keeps you really unstable in terms of your preparation, in terms of your budgeting, in terms of what you need to do. Every year something changes, because part of the thing is, if something happens at an event, then they incorporate that incident into every other event. So, you know, it's kind of difficult to anticipate what's going to be this year. You know, so it's nerve-wracking to deal with the uncertainty, because you have so many moving parts in organizing this festival. You have to deal with the bands. You have to deal with the, the sponsors, the vendors, and all these different components. And so you would think that your venue would be stable, but you never know. Sometimes, honestly, the 2 days before the event, something comes up we have to scramble, deal with.
Wow. And it's so unbalanced to a certain degree, because you would think, like you said, certain festivals, this is 15 years, that they should have that locked down.
Yeah, but nah.